Hello, hello everybody, it's Mindy and it is time for a Yarny video. Yes, Yarny video. It's been a while and last time I didn't show you anything I'd worked on because, I didn't have much to show you. So let me just say before I start, crocheting has become a little easier. I can crochet a little bit longer each time now. It might be really sore afterwards, but we're trying to increase, and every time I work my bicep muscle, even through crocheting, I think it's helping to strengthen it and all that stuff. As I've said many times, it is such a slow process, but little baby steps. Okay, baby steps. So let's start with, are you ready for it? Finished objects. Objects. You heard me? I have more than one thing I finished. Now don't get too excited. I didn't crochet a whole blanket or a whole sweater or anything like that since I last spoke to you, but I do have some finished objects. Let me show you the first one. Ta-da! Okay, it doesn't seem too impressive, but I did this in one sitting. That's impressive. That's the impressive part. So I'm way behind on my 2025 book Hexies. So I thought I better start doing them every once in a while, just throw one in. And so I did this one. This one is called Wagging Their Tails. It's a romance book, of course, that I had on Kindle. So I think Lady A read that to me, I think. So there's that one. It wasn't exciting colors. The whole cover was just kind of browns and sepia tones and whatnot, but there was a little red heart in the bottom. So there you go. But it's cute enough, right? Now, the next thing is, and I think this is happening, there's a group that I have done some craft shows with before. And now that I'm back at physical therapy again, I see the one lady once a week at least, sometimes twice a week, depending on what days I go. So she was talking about a craft show coming up that I did last year. And if you remember, I did a show in June in a park, and it was called, I don't know, something in the park. Anyhow, I didn't even make my money back on that show. So I was like, I'm never doing it again. However, she has asked me to do this show again, and their location has moved. So the whole day of that event, there was things going on like down in town. Now, mind you, downtown is just like down a hill and over the river. It's not a long ways away, but they had the farmers market down there. They had some food trucks down there. They had other activities happening down on the main streets of town, where the craft show, was over a bridge, up the hill, up into the park. She said, I won't do it if we're in the same spot. So they moved her location, and it's down on the street now. There's a nice parking lot down there close to where the food trucks will be, and it should be a whole lot better. It's worth trying it. I'm going to try it, okay? So anyhow, and it's a long story for all of that, but maybe I'll save some of this for just my whip and chat today, because I'm getting ready to record that too. Anyhow, she was asking me if I do like the little animals and stuff, and I was like, I do. And I'd wanted to make something. I was at Michael's. I haven't even shown you the yarn. I didn't show you the yarn. I just picked up a skein of the yarn. I don't remember what it's called. Maybe I have to grab it and show it to you at the end here. But I thought, when I saw this yarn, it's a velvet yarn. And I thought, this would be so cute for little ducks or little chicks. So I will say I whipped this up. But when I say whipped it up, I mean it took me a couple of hours to finish the whole thing. But look at it. It's adorable. It's absolutely adorable, right? It's absolutely adorable. It's velvet yarn, so it's super soft. So, all you had to sew on was his wings. Just his wings got sewn on. Oh, and the beak. The little beak gets sewn on. Beak and wings. These you just, embroider in. His little hair tufts. I wasn't certain how to do the little hair tufts. They're a little goofy, but that's okay. He's a duck. Who cares? Hem's a duck, and he is adorable. I took this with me to physical therapy the other day to show her. Everybody in the place was like, oh my gosh, that is so cute. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. So stay tuned. You might hear more about him coming up. You might have to watch my whip and chat. I think I'll save it for my whip and chat. Anyhow, let's move on to whips, works in progress. Now, I've been busy. I've been doing as much as I can, you guys. One night I worked on this bad sheep yarn shawl. I worked on it during, I'm going to back up here, during Bad Sheep Yarns Live. I worked on it. I did, I don't know, 3 or 4 rows maybe. I don't even know how many I did that night. But remember, I've been working on this forever, right? So it starts way down here with this little point. Then it goes like this. I'm just throw it over my shoulder. Then it goes like this as we're adding colors. And then it gets like this. And at this point, one side's getting longer and one side's getting shorter. It's an interesting construction. And it kept going. Now we got into the darker colors, the blues, the dark purples. And then we got into these colors here at the end. See those colors at the end? I'll have to take a picture of this at some point and show you what it looks like, because the construction of it is very interesting. So we got to this point, and I told you this side here gets smaller and smaller and smaller. I'm down to 2 stitches on this end, and this end's the long side. Do you know how many rows I have left to go? Two rows, and this will be done. Okay, so my plan is maybe tonight, work on this and finish it, and it'll be done. I did, after my arm got tired that night, am I pulling out stitches here? Maybe. My arm got tired. I got to a good stopping point, and I thought, well, let's weave in ends. So all of the ends are woven in except for the last 2 colors. So there's that. Now, I did some other things too, which I'm not going to show you in this video because I told you I'm going to do that once a month. I have been working on the Great Granny Adventure. I've been working on those. Made some good progress there. The new pattern just came out on Sunday. I'm not ready for the new pattern yet, but I've made good progress. We'll do a whole video of that later. I'm going to show you this. I mean, this is the test crochet. I'm probably not supposed to show it to you, but I'm going to show it to you because, I mean, not a lot of people watch. Nobody's going to know. Okay, and I've tried this on, and let me just say, in trying it on, I need to pull a really long loop here. In trying it on, either it's just really, really oversized, or I chose the wrong size because this thing is really big on me. Now, I've shown you how the sleeves go like this, right? I'll hold it up to me. Maybe. I'll hold it up to me. And this V, okay, this V here is where your head goes through. And it's really, really wide. And it's really, really low. So this is starting to be the body of it. And it's cropped as well. So it's going to be very short. Let's see if I can just hold it up. So you get the gist. This is the sleeve that hangs off your arm like this. Just hangs off your arm. This is the opening. And I don't know. I'm going to finish the top just like it's supposed to be done. Hang on. I'm going to move this. I'm going to finish it for the pattern. Give her all my info and all that stuff. And then I'm going to have to alter that thing. First thing I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do is add some more rounds of the pattern to make it longer, because I don't like my tops long, but I certainly don't like them cropped either. So I'm going to add some rows, some rounds. And then I think the next thing I'm going to do is to pull this together. I do like a V-neck. I do love V-neck. Like most of my little t-shirts are V-necks, but I don't want a V-neck that's coming down to here. That was a lot of cleavage when I tried that on. So I think what I'll do is I'll sew some of this together. You know what I mean? Just sew some of it together, and you'll see maybe a little small seam up the front, but it's, in my opinion, unless, I mean, you'd have to wear a shirt underneath it all the time, and I don't really want to do that. So, like I said, I'll get it finished and give her all my information, and then see what I can do about altering it to fit me better or the way I'd like. Okay, I'm gonna move you back now. So those are the things I worked on. Those are the things I finished. Now let's look at yarn, because of course I have yarn. So let's get to it. This I saw on Instagram. It's Super Glow. I don't know why Super Glow just sucks me right in. They have special pre-orders on things, and their yarn is just so pretty. It is some of the most vibrant, beautiful yarn. So this has been on pre-order for a while, and it just came the other day. So let's show it to you. It is, oh, it's my thank you. Thank you so much for supporting our business. Oh, I got a coupon off any order of 7 skeins. Oh, well, I'm not ordering 7 skeins of nothing. Anyhow, this is, oh, they've changed like their label. It's super cute. Their label's super cute. This is called Featherlight. It's from the Glowing Aura Club of 2026. So like once a month, they're coming out with a color for this Glowing Aura Club. And the name of this one is called Featherlight. It's 246 yards. It is a DK weight, 85-15, superwash and nylon. And it wants to just glow. I'm telling you, it wants to just glow. As I'm sitting here looking at this, you guys, I'm thinking, man, could this go on the Great Granny adventure? I don't know. I picked my colors for the Great Granny. I'm like, I don't know if I want to mess with it anymore, but it's got the oranges and the pinks. It's got some purple. It also has, I mean, there's blue in here. You can see it. There's like blue and green. There's definitely green there. I think I'll stick with what I have, but this is super pretty. Look at their label, how cute the label is. Look at it. They've got this little scalloped edge on it now. It's a super cute little label. I love it. So my 1 skein from Super Glow, I don't know. Will I do other months in the club? Maybe. I don't know. I'm going in no particular order here. I'm just grabbing bags. Okay, just grabbing bags. So this one is my Yarnable. Hooray, your Yarnable is here. And I love the sheep on the front. Hypnotic yarn and the sheep, super cute. All right, so let's get into this one. One of our special gifts. Let's look at that first, because here it is. It is a big shopping bag. Life is better when you're camping. Won't that be an amazing little project bag or a big project bag? You can put a lot in this. I can put like a blanket in here and the yarn, and it would hold it all. It's cute, right? Super cute. All right, so are we a camping theme? Is that where we're at here? Camping? I don't know. Now, Yarnable shows you a sneak peek every month. You can go look and see what the color is going to be, which I do. And they send you the sneak peek before. We have this kind of a bag here. Okay. That's kind of a nifty little bag to store things in. Huh. I'll go look at the sneak peek to decide if I like it. Now, if you don't like that color, if you see the sneak peek first and you don't like the color, you can then go in and alter your subscription for the month and say you don't want it. I did it once. One time I did it because it was brown. It's just brown yarn. I mean, a variegated kind of brown yarn, but you know me, I don't like brown. But they allow you that option. So I always go look at the sneak peek, see if I like the yarn color, and then I know what's coming. Well, that was fun. I recorded a whole bunch of stuff and got to the end and realized my microphone was off. I have my new mics, and there's 2 of them. And apparently the last one I was using was dead. No, never mind. Okay, let's continue where we were. All right, so what do we have here in our kit? We have this cute little washcloth. These reusable washcloths. I have one of these somewhere. They're eco-friendly, they're biodegradable, compostable. You just get them wet and they make a nice little dishcloth. I should use one sometime. From Swede dishcloths. They're made in the USA. Very nice. Okay, so we have that with our kit. And this is super cute. And I appreciate so much the clasp that is usable for crocheters. Love it. So it is very St. Patrick's Day-ish. We got a rainbow. We got the leprechaun hat. So cute. Love it. Okay, let me show you the yarn. I've shown you once. Didn't you see it the first time? It is called Happy Camper, and it is, oh my gosh, taste of the rainbow. Let me tell you what, there is a rainbow. If you cannot find the color in there you're looking for that's in the rainbow, then I don't know what to tell you. They're all there. Roy G. Biv, it's all there. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. I love it. Super, super cute. Okay, so we got that one. Again, we did it again. Okay, now, oh, nothing like redoing everything I already did. Okay, so I follow this person on YouTube, and she is a designer. She designs amigurumi. I'm going to have to keep looking at my mic now to make sure this one doesn't die. So just pardon me if I keep looking. Her name is Jana, and I bought a pattern that you'll probably see something made out of, probably with this yarn at some point, the pattern I bought. But she also makes handmade stitch markers out of clay, and she makes these gorgeous items. So let me show you these. I've already learned I have to take them out of the bag or you cannot see them. So she makes clay stitch markers, which are super cute, and they go super fast, you guys. They sell out like mad. And then she makes these hand-painted safety eyes. These are 20 millimeter, and they're called Cotton Candy Dream. Look at them. Are they not just the most beautiful little things you've ever seen? They are so pretty. Love them. Love, love, love them. Okay, I will just redo all of this stuff later because I already did it once. I don't want to do it again right now. The next couple sets I got are bigger. These are 25 millimeter, and these are probably my favorite, and you'll know why when you see them. They're called Purple Princess. Look at those. Look at those. Look at those. Let's get you really close. Look at, oh my gosh, look at them. Okay, I have to find something to make that uses those eyes because I adore them. I adore them. Okay? And it'll probably be something maybe I keep for myself. Just saying. Maybe a horse. A horse with purple eyes? Okay, I said I wasn't going to do this, and here I go. Okay, and then I have one more set. These are also 25 millimeter. And they're called Blueberry Ice. Look at those. Look at them. They're all of her eyes are just sparkly, glittery, just beautiful. She's making so many now and doing so well selling them. She's called on her mother. She's calling her mother in to help her make them now because she's doing really well with them. And I think she does a fantastic job. I think they're beautiful. All right, this one's out of the bag, and I'm going to leave it out of the bag because I'm not putting it back in the bag. Anyhow, I ordered this in November. Let's check the mic. Mic check, mic check. Okay, it's still on. Ordered this in November, and it just came the other day. You probably heard me talk about the Ruby and Roses color collection, where she's going through the whole color wheel, and she's making a set of minis for each of the colors. Well, I missed out on pinks, as well as a lot of other people missed out on pinks, and they were all one of a kind, so they're not really reproducible. It's just whatever she threw in the pan. Well, you know, it's a lot harder than that, but a lot of people missed out on pinks. So she made another set of pinks, and it's called, I don't know how you say this, Rose or Rosé Atelier. I don't know what that is. I almost feel like it's a wine or something. But so because I missed out on some of the pinks way back at the beginning, I went ahead and I ordered this set. And it's a larger set of pinks. But look at all of them. Look at it. We've got like a raspberry color. This one has oranges in it. Look at this almost hot pink neon-y color there. Here's one with purples. This one's very white, but if you look at the other end, look at all the pink speckles in it. One with green. Look at all of them. I think there's 21 of them. So I just ordered the next set. The next set is greens. And I'm not a green lover, but I want to keep up with the color wheel. And I have a blanket in mind. These are all 10-gram minis. And when I get to it, I get to it. I'll have all of the yarns ready to just go through the whole color wheel. And it'll just be like a gradiating, rainbowy, lovely goodness thing. But aren't they beautiful? Oh my gosh. This one's almost got a salmony tone to it, but they're all just pretty, pretty, pretty. I think there's 21 in that set. Beautiful. Like I said, here's what the color wheel will look like. We started over here with the pinks, went to reds and oranges and yellows. I have all of those, and now I just ordered greens, so we're going to move into blues, purples, and oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know how many more sets she's planning on. I don't know how quickly they're going to come. She is having a baby, and that can really change things, having a baby. All right, next thing handy is this, my Yarn Bliss box from Speckled Finch. So here's our hint as to what our theme is. Give you one guess. It's a honey pot. I'll give you one guess. Okay, one guess. Trick the mic. Still going. All right, lovely little bag. I love her bags, and I reuse them. If you guys get prizes from me or anything, oftentimes you'll find one of these little bags, and I put stuff in it. Okay, so where's the fun card? The Yarn Bliss box for 2026 March. A silly old bear and his friends. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. All right. And look at the card. Look at that. Look familiar to anybody? All right. Our first item. Eeyore's Disappointments. This is from the Unemployed Philosophers Guild. We get some mints. Eeyore's Disappointments. This is also from the same company. It's a lip balm. Winnie the Pooh's. Oh, bother. It says, oh, bother on it. Isn't it funny how a bear likes honey? He could see the honey. He could smell the honey, but he couldn't quite reach the honey. So it's a honey lip balm. Cute. This item, oh my gosh. When I pulled this out, I love this. This is so nifty. Time for something sweet and cozy. But look at that. So you've got your clasp, and you've got this ring which holds stitch markers. So you can clasp this onto a bag. And you've got stitch markers right there and a place to hold them so you don't lose them. I love this idea. That is just the niftiest thing. I am excited to have that. All right, next, yarn. What does the yarn look like? First of all, what is it called? What's it called? It is called Silly Old Bear and His Best Friend. This is on Bouncy DK, and it's really pretty. Look at it. Again, lots of colors, although these are more muted colors for sure. We got like celery green, golds and browns, rosy pinks, cream colors. Super pretty. Super, super pretty. It is the month of color. I'm telling you, everything's so pretty and colorful. Okay. All right. I only got a couple things left. I can't reach this one. Hang on. This is from my local yarn store. This is their monthly yarn. And I get the DK weight. And I love that they have DK and fingering weight this year. I've gotten all 3 months so far because I've liked all of them. But I'm only going on a month-to-month basis, and I order as I see it. And if I like it, I'm going to order it. If it's something I don't care for, I don't have to order it. This one is called Superfluous. And she talked about how she looked up different words and whatnot, and it means something. I couldn't tell you, but look at that one. Again with the colors. I saw this caked up at the store. She had a couple of cakes of it on the counter. Look at all the pink and purple speckly stuff at the end. And then there's some pretty deep blues in here. You gotta get underneath the band. But it looks so stinking cute when it's caked up. It is so cute. Love it. I'm telling you guys, color, 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 And then we got the muted color. It's all about the colors and the rainbowy colors. So love that one. I'm excited to see what April's going to look like. All right. And then the last box. Mic check. Looking good. Okay. Last box is from Frogget Yarns. I've been following Frogget Yarns now for a hot minute. Got some stuff from them around Christmas time, Advent stuff. And they have their yarn truck. I've met them. I've been in their yarn truck a few times because they've come to Michigan to some of the festivals here. They might not be doing that next year. Sounds like they're giving up the truck next year and just going to go to online ordering of their yarn. They're still going to sell yarn, but not travel. So she's been doing some special things. Like she has a color of the month that's based on a book. What else does she do that's special? She does her Advent stuff. And she started doing these like subscription boxes. She's going to do 4. So there was an early spring one, there's going to be a summer, a fall, and then, of course, a winter one. So 4 in the year. I had to get one. This was definitely a splurge. It was definitely a splurge, and I haven't opened it. There's their sticker, and I'm excited to see what it is, what we get. Okay, right off the bat, right on the top is a bag. A bag. I love it. And she's been showing some of these she's on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel and she records videos and she's been showing some of the items that come in here. So some of them are really not a surprise, but some of them are a surprise. But you get a little canvas tote. And she loves books and tea. All of her videos, she has tea, her mug watch, and books she's reading, and then yarn and projects. So that's cute. That's 2 bags today. Two bags today. All right, so these book boxes really is what they are. They all have a book, all right? So you get a book and you get book-based items, yarn, and goodies. So the book that was chosen is called The Vanishing Cherry Blossom Bookshop. The Vanishing Cherry Blossom Bookshop. Look how cute this is. I don't know if you can tell. There you go. Can you see all the little cherry blossoms with the sparkle on them? Isn't that cute? So it came with a book. It's a short little book. It was a grand prize winner in 2002. So it's not a new book. Okay. Is this one like a magical fleeting cherry blossom season? Amongst the delicate petals, you'll find a sanctuary for those burdened by regrets and past sorrows. Here, Sakura, the mysterious young owner, and her wise calico cat patiently await the arrival of souls in need of solace and healing. So there's something magical about their bookshop. Okay, let's look at goodies before we look at the yarn. Okay, what are the goodies? I have no idea. There's that. And there's this. I'm just going to take it all out and see what I want to show you first. I don't know. What do I want to show you first? Let's see. That's a invoice. And what is this? Oh, this is like, okay, this tells us what's in our, okay, set that there. Like, it tells us everything that's in our book box. And there's a card. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Look at this. I don't want to open this. How do you open this without wrecking these things? I don't know. All of these were handwritten for each person. How do you do this? I don't want to break it. I don't want to really wreck the seal. Okay, I could tear the top of the envelope open. Let's do that. Let's go in the top of the envelope. All right, we'll get in one way or another. And maybe I don't know what I would do with it. Like if I peel it off, what am I going to do with it? I don't know. Okay. So thank you card. Welcome to the Cozy Spring Book Box experience. We hope you will enjoy. We want you to be able to curl up with a good book, a cup of tea, and your current project and feel the calm of the changing season. We can't thank you enough. Her name's Tasha, and her husband's name is Brian. So there's that. Okay, but I said tea, right? I did mention tea and books and all that stuff and yarn. I know I mentioned that. So what do we get? We get not one, tea with tea, caffeine-free. I don't know what flavor this is. Hibiscus rose, Bombay chai, and nighttime routine. So we have tea. These always go into my little giveaway box, and somebody gets them at Christmas time. Somebody gets them at Christmas. I don't drink tea. I don't drink it. All right, what's in here? A little zippered, pouchy bag. I don't know, but opening it is difficult. Oh, I know what this is. She showed this. This is super cute. Do we still have Mike? Yes, we do. Love this. Love, love, love this. It also, I'm not going to say anything. I can't say anything. Never mind. Look at it. It's a bookmark with these chunky silicone charms. So, and here's the thing that she kept pointing out when she would show this, is that this just unscrews here at the bottom. And these can be, if you are a knitter, they can be stitch stoppers. Or you put them on the ends of your needles to keep your stitches from falling off. It's what they use for all the stitch stoppers, are these silicone beads. I did not know that until she said that. And then I was like, well, that makes absolute perfect sense. It says, shh, I'm reading. Isn't it cute though? That is so cute. I love that. Love it. I love this flower right here too. Making my brain think. Making my brain think. Okay. Each of the book boxes and each of her monthly yarns, you can get a charm. She's partnered up with somebody she really likes. I think her name is Kelsey. Let's see. Littlest Charm Co. That's all it says. But I think her name's Kelsey. Then there's the tote bag, the bookmark with the stitch stoppers and tea. Yep. Okay. So this is the charm. And the charm goes with the book. Look at, there's a little miniature like cover of the book in there. Isn't that cute? All right. The Littlest Charm Co. and Frogget Yarns. So she doesn't get very many of these because they're very custom and very specialized, but she gets them every month to go with her yarn of the month, which are all book-based, but they don't come with a book. This is the only one that actually is coming with a book. The others are just, they have a read-along and all that kind of stuff, and the yarn is based on the book cover. So, anyhow, it's my first charm. My first charm. Oh my gosh, and it's adorable. So it's a stitch marker. She calls them charms. They're stitch markers for sure. But look at it. Look at how cute it is. Okay, focus on the charm. Come on. Hang on. Let's see if I can hold it differently. Look at that. Isn't it cute? It's the little bookshop. It's adorable. All made out of clay. Wow, it's adorable. I love it. I love it. Can you see? I mean, you're reading your book. You have your bookmark with your fun little things on it. And if you need a stitch stopper, just take it off and put it on there as you're, moving along. You got, everything is so cute. So cute. Okay, last but not least is the yarn that goes with the Cozy Spring Box Vanishing Cherry Blossom Bookshop. Look at it. It's so pretty. It's a very muted palette, but it's a sock set. All right, and I got DK. She only made 5 DK boxes. So she made 20 fingering weight boxes and 5 DK. And she was kind of worried if the DK would sell or not. And I'm like, oh, do DK, do DK. I want DK all day long. Look how pretty it is, though. So pretty. I love this. This was a fun experience. I will probably, if I hate the book for summer, I might not get it. But this was fun. This was a fun little experience. Okay, now I'm tired out. Now I got to clean all this up. And I still have to record my whip and chat today. So let me get busy. Let me let you guys go. Let me make sure you can still hear me. I have my other mic plugged in, so it'll be ready for my whip and chat. It's nice that it comes with 2. Anyhow, it sounds different. I've noticed on the videos, it sounds different, but it's a little more tinny, not as deep, like the bass has been taken out or something. I don't know. But anyhow, it's louder, it's clear, whatever. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Let me go clean all of this mess up, and I hope you enjoyed. Time for some Tylenol, lunch, take a little break. All right. I'll see everybody soon. Bye, you guys.